Hey guys, welcome to Skillz. I'm your host Jager, and welcome to a new team build video starring Piccolo, the leader of the Namekians and rivals. Now I'm going to get a little ranty on this one because I feel like at this stage in the game's life, they have introduced so many new categories that they haven't really fleshed out any of the older categories, and they kind of dropped the ball on this card. So I personally think that this card isn't really worth your time. But if you like to hear me in a little bit of an angry mood, let's get started. Alright, first thing I want to go over is that this is a Piccolo card. It doesn't have any other name other than Piccolo. Not fused with Nail, not Super Piccolo, not fused with Kami, or Piccolo and Kami, which makes the card pretty restrictive with other Piccolo cards. You can only have one Piccolo in your team, not counting the friend card. And even though it is a restrictive team, the Namekians team is going to get Ki plus 4, HP attack and defense plus 170%. But if you know the Namekians team, there aren't that many Namekians that you can put into this team since you can only put one Piccolo in. So the second leader stat is a brand new one, Rivals, Ki plus 3, HP attack and defense plus 150%. Which basically means if you don't have all the Namekian cards, then you have to substitute with cards that only get 150%. But we'll go over later what is exactly on the Namekians and the Rivals team. Let's continue focusing on this card. It does have your generic passive boost of attack and defense plus 100%. But then, if you go under 77% HP, you can recover 7% back, and that's not even including the Namekian's Link skill, which you can recover an additional 5% HP. So, for having this card out with another Namekian, you can get 12% HP back. And let's not forget, a rare passive boost is on Piccolo, where you can read the super attack that's coming in that rotation. Add in the super attack effect of defense plus 30% for infinity turns. This card was built as a defensive type. And if you're able to activate the active skill, which of course you're going to need 70% HP or less, a Namekian ally, and be on the 4th turn or later, when he transforms, he's still going to get a passive boost, but this time it's going to be 120% attack and defense. He will still be able to recover HP based on your HP amount, but now it's HP minus 77% and recover 10%. Of course, again, adding Namekian's leader skill to it, that's a 15% total whenever he transforms, and you have a Namekian's Link skill partner. And again, he will still have the super attack scouter ability, so you can see whenever those super attacks are coming. But what makes him a balance card is his third passive, critical hit plus 40% chance. And the more HP you have, the more percentage boost you will have. And also, instead of having defense plus 30% for infinity turns, his super attack is now going to have an additional 50% super attack modifier for 1 turn. And he's also going to have a 50% chance to stun for the next 2 turns. This is something that's starting to become more and more apparent in these newer cards. You're starting to see 2 super attack effects, but even looking at all the wonders of this card and what it brings, this card is an experimental card, not a good card. I can't call it a good card because it has 2 categories that are very limited. He also has passive boosts that haven't been seen as much in the game, such as the super attack scouter, and the crit hit plus 40% based on your HP passive. And even though he's got some pretty decent Link skills, because of the list of Link skills that are on this card, he's not going to have the greatest time having a really good Link partner. I mean, don't get me wrong, he is going to have a great Link partner, it's just that he doesn't have that many options of other Link partners in case you don't get his best one. But we'll talk about best Link partners here a little later. Let's go ahead and break down the team list that Piccolo provides. So this first list that you're seeing here are all the Namekians currently available in Dokkan Battle. And as far as same name cards go, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Piccolo cards that you will not be able to choose because the leader is a Piccolo card. The Namekians team also comes with 2 Demon King cards. One is a support card, another is an offensive card. Thankfully, other than Piccolo and Demon King Piccolo, you also have Nail, Piccolo Jr., the U6 Namekians, Giant Form Lord Slug, and the Tech Lord Slug, plus Kami, and the Elder Demon King Piccolo to choose from. So even though the Namekians team is very limited, thankfully there's enough Namekians on Dokkan Battle to create a Namekians only team. But then again, what if you don't have all of the Namekians available to create a Namekians only team? You will have to rely on rival cards, and these are the cards you will rely on. Do you guys notice anything particular about the rival cards? Here, maybe this will help. Do you know what this means? This means, why have a rivals category at all if most of the cards are Vegeta cards? Why bother even try summoning on the Piccolo banner whenever you can make a perfectly good rivals Vegeta family team? Basically what I'm saying is that this card, this Piccolo card, and the teams that it is providing for needs a lot of work. If you take out Piccolo and the other Namekians, and you take out all the Vegeta cards, all you've got left is Beerus, the androids, Boo, Tien and Chaozu, Yamcha, and Piccon. Until I see better Yamcha and Tien cards, from Saiyan Saga to Dragon Ball Saga, to introducing more Beerus cards that actually portray him as the god of destruction he is. They upgrade one of my favorite sleeper characters in the whole franchise, Piccon, and also they need to do something about the Namekian count in the Dragon Ball franchise. They either need to introduce more Namekians, plus figuring out what to do with Piccolo. If Piccolo is going to remain the same name, and he's not going to be Super Piccolo, or fused with Nail, or fused with Kami, so he can combine himself like Vegeta can, Piccolo will never shine bright enough in order to be a very good card for other teams. Now, if you're the type of player out there and you're wanting to make this team work, well, I will still provide you guys with the best linking partners for this team. And this is what I came up with. Now, if you're looking at Piccolo's list and wondering why Piccon is in front of Nail, let me show you. Here you can see Piccon and Nail's link skills that activate with Piccolo. As you can see with Nail, he gets Ki plus 2, Attack plus 25%, Defense plus 10%, Recover 5% HP. Now that's really nice for Nail because of his passive boosts, but this link set isn't going to benefit Piccolo all that much. Piccon, on the other hand, his link set with Piccolo is Ki plus 2, Attack plus 35%, and Defense plus 10%. The downfall of that link set is Piccon. He hasn't upgraded his passive skill with an EZA yet, so he's still stuck with base numbers. And so while Tech Piccon may be the stronger link partner, you're still going to want Namekian lead Nail as your link partner because of Nail's passive boost. If he has an ally on the team named Piccolo, not only is Nail going to get attack and defense plus 100%, he's going to get an additional attack and defense plus 100%, and damage reduction of 77% based on your HP. The less you have, the bigger the boost. And Nail also has the attack and defense plus 20% infinity modifier whenever he super attacks. So like I mentioned before, Nail is a really good link partner to Piccolo, but if you do not get Nail, you don't have very many options other than Piccolo or the support card EZA Strength Beerus or MVP 17. And once again, two very different options. One is an immense damage super attack card with an ally boost of Ki +3, defense plus 60%, while on its own has defensive capabilities of a damage reduction minus 40% whenever the HP is below 77%, and is able to reduce the attack and defense of a target card minus 20% for 3 turns. Beerus is a support card more on the offensive side of things. He is going to give an ally boost to all rival cards of Ki +2, attack and defense plus 30%. On his own, Beerus is going to have a defense plus 100% passive boost, but a 50% chance of an attack plus 200%, and while he's doing EZA supreme damage whenever he supers, he is going to greatly lower the target card's defense, minus 50% for 3 turns. So yes, Piccolo has 4 options to choose from: Piccolo, Nail, Beerus, and MVP 17. But what about the rest of the team? Because of how many Namekians are in Dokkan Battle, your best Namekian for the other rotation is going to be the Strength Demon King Piccolo, with his best link partner either being Giant Form Slug or the support card Kami. After that, your choices are pretty much limited from the Namekians, and that's why I put so many Vegeta cards in the top 10 best link sets. But again, I'm going to highly stress this. You're better off making a Vegeta's family team that have nothing but rival cards in the Vegeta team. With that all being said, I don't really need to go into rotation analysis because there's just really not that many options for you guys to choose from. And you can also look at the pinned comment below where I researched these best link leaders and their best link partners further beyond the rivals and the Namekian team. So I'm only going to end here on the final team decks that I have built for you guys to try out. As you can see, I did make a Namekians only list. Then I made a main Piccolo team where both your Piccolo card and your friend Piccolo card are the main link leaders of each rotation. And then I made one final Namekian rival team where your main cards are all Vegeta cards. And because I'm stressing the Vegeta's family team as your rivals card choices, I also made a Vegeta's team with nothing but rival cards, including the new Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta card. And then I also made a rivals only team where it's still all Vegeta cards, but it's the 120% rivals category leader Tech Blugita. So I apologize if this video was more of a rant more than a team build video. I still hope that you guys found this video informative and you guys are just as much disappointed in the Piccolo card as I am. Whatever feelings you guys may be feeling about this video, please let me know in the comments below. If you guys like to see some better team build videos, you can go ahead and check out my Vegeta's family team build that I'm putting in the card above, or browse my channel of any other teams you guys might be interested in. If you enjoy what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell whenever I release my next video. If you guys want to talk to me outside of the YouTube comments, go to Twitter and use my handle @LinkSkillz. Either way, YouTube comments or Twitter tweets, I will get back to you as soon as I can. Till then, I am your host Jager, signing off, and hoping for a better team build next time.